Kids be having their own little attitudes. It be a little different sometimes. They all have their own little attitudes, but when I make that face, like, they get it together quick. Girl, John is a good dad. Do you guys not know this? You should know this by now. He takes him to school and talks to him just like I used to do in the mornings. Gets that little confidence level up. It's up a little high right now. I think it's the football, because when John used to play football, when he first started, he had like this little like mean streak, because the boys, they kind of small, and kind of skinny when they first starting out. They not really understanding what's going on. And Javon just started football, and believe it or not, John had a real attitude problem like that when he first started. That's why I said, tell him you ain't gonna get to play no more, because the big boys start roughing you up. You start getting starting to growl, trying to get yourself together. But it'll round off after he hit the ground a couple times. I did not call anybody the devil. I said we are not speaking on the devil on this page. We're not bringing up any negativity. When I say the devil, that's not a particular person. That could be some of y'all. That could be this this site. That could be the dogs and the cats. It's not a particular person. Don't listen. The devil is negative energy. Don't bring up negative energy. Once we move past that, thank God, hallelujah, praise Jesus, it's over. Let us move forward. Now, we have been a grieving family for a long time. Let us move forward. Let us go through a 6-op process. Because that was some toxic ass shit. But I stuck through that shit. I didn't budge. I didn't move. I talked my shit the whole way through. I didn't care who didn't like it. My mama-in-law taught me that. You better stand your ground with them girls. Well, she's been on camera a lot lately, so I think he's just playing with y'all with the cameras. He doesn't call her that at home. I can assure you Javon would not have that, and you could have seen that yourself. Javon would have his ass. You didn't hear him call her no bitch. You notice he didn't say it when they was in that interview with them kids. Kids always different for anyone other than their parents. Exactly. They show off when the parents get there to pick them up. You always making excuses for them. I'm just telling you what I know. You could take it or leave it. It's not an excuse. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're going to be like, yeah, he always calls her a bitch. That will be false. He not gonna call her no bitch in front of me. He not gonna call her no bitch in front of Mr. Sterling. Imagine him cursing in front of us, calling somebody bitches. Now, he might call her that in the bedroom. I don't know. I'm not in there. Keep saying that because he's a good boy at your house. Ciao. Selena, am I lying? Like, he's like an evil just came over him. Now, you can call every teacher, every principal, every coach. They will tell you my child was respectable. I don't know what this grown man action. I don't know what's going on for y'all. Whether they putting on for y'all, but I got all my kids' report cards. I ain't got that, but not nobody act up. You hear me? I will pull up to that school and turn that mother out. Now, what they doing when they grown is totally grown. But I bet you I ain't got no suspensions, no detentions, no retentions. His ass was standing up straight, walking into that schoolhouse, being a good person, and a respectful, responsible human being. I don't know what this is, why he grown. So don't try to blame that on me. I done had teachers, police, all kind of people call me and tell me, no, ma'am, you did good with Mr. Jonathan. Don't listen to these people on the internet. It ain't about who's prettier, ma'am. It ain't gonna never be about that. You ain't gonna get no man if that's what you banking on, being cuter than her. That you better go be smarter. You better go be more loyal. You better go be more honest, driven, purpose driven. You better go understand the plan. Respectful and responsible. Looks ain't gonna get you no husband, baby. Why does he have to might marry if he really loves her? Marriage is a huge commitment. A very, very huge commitment. You need to be ready and you need to be sure. That's just not something you just decide, especially not at 26 years old. But I'm glad he's thinking about it at 26. But I don't think none of y'all should be in no serious committed relationship until you at least 30. Get you a couple of degrees. Hang out with your girlfriends or your guy friends or both, whatever you do. Not no weird stuff. I wasn't condoning that. But do what you do so that you can round off and be ready. So you don't want to go back to the streets and feel like you missed something. Let them take their time. They're young people. Jaden is 24, 25 years old. Jonathan just turned 26 in January. What is y'all talking about? It's like y'all just fall out the coochie and want to be somebody's wife or somebody's husband. Ain't got no degree, ain't got nothing to offer, ain't got no career, don't know what you want to do. Now you about to mix it with another fool and another this and another that. And before you know it, you all up. Beat up in public. I went and got me a license, and my little husband is licensed to carry in Walmart. Try me. I'm retired. I will not be doing none of that no more. I got an armed security guard everywhere I go. And I'm licensed long as I can get to the trunk. Watch the interview and give your honest opinion on if it was scripted. Okay. Jonathan's not a very scripted person though, so he's just not really a scripted person, as you can see. He didn't step up when he needed to. What's the point in having a dad there? He did step up. So one person knows I'm gonna be out of control, and then the other person knows, okay, I got you. So that's what they rhythm is. They supposed to know. He's supposed to give her the look like I'm about to snatch him, and then the mother is always supposed to work with the child first, right? Because when daddy comes, it's gonna be problems. I'm pretty sure they had a long talk with him on the way home. Is Javon 6? Javon is 6, right? He just turned 6 years old in May. Okay, girl. Yes, honey. I'm looking cute. My old ass. I'm looking cute. She told him to keep texting Rock. Now, that's probably scripted because Jaden don't give a damn about who John be texting for real. So I'm going to go with scripted even if they get mad at me on that one. Why does your son disrespect women? I think he gives the same energy back that each person gives him, and he don't really pay attention that it's female or male. That's what I think. I think he give everybody the same energy back. My fiance says Blue is very respectable in person and intelligent and can actually hold a grown-up conversation. This is very true. Now, he can get very immature sometimes, too. And he definitely a get-backer. That's the get-backest mother sucker I got. I'm telling you, he's a get-backer if I know one. He gonna get your ass back. I don't care if it take him his whole life. He gonna get you back. How come you and his BM go to court with him? What do we need to go to court with him for? He didn't go to court. He didn't make it into court. He didn't even tell nobody he had court. I don't think Jonathan liked me to go through that because he knows that that's why my hair fell out. So I think he tries to he was going to court way before he was even famous and still wasn't telling me that, he was having courts. I love you, Miss Karlissa, but your words don't reflect his actions. Yeah, everybody has a time in their life when they are feeling themselves. I'm sure you've had one as well. It could be whatever the trauma or trigger is that's going on right now. We didn't see that before. So obviously something's going on. This is somebody who played football in college. So he had to be respectful. He had to be responsible. He's never disrespected anyone in his high school, no females in his high school. He's never been suspended from a school. He's never been kicked out for being disrespectful to a teacher. He's never had issues with a principal, a coach, no one. Jonathan has, I'm going to say, a 97% positive high school and college report. So whatever's happening right now, we need to just pray for him because that's obviously not his character. Now, you would mostly see that. And this is not because I fuck with him like that, but because, he ain't my favorite person right now. But he's still my child. I ain't going to lie on him. I'm going to tell the truth. Now, if he was in school getting kicked out, fighting, cussing out teachers, disrespecting the females. I mean, cheerleaders everywhere. You got to remember, Jonathan has been surrounded by women since he was 6 years old. He's been an athlete since he was 6 years old. So he's had cheerleaders and, lots of girlfriends, friends, and, hoochie mamas, groupies, whatever. This did not start yesterday. This has been going on in Jonathan's life for a very, very long time. So whatever's going on right now, I can assure you it was not going on when he was under my care. Even as an adult, I talked to coaches in college. I flew down to football games. I didn't see any level of any type of disrespect to any of his female friends, cheerleaders, teachers, none of that. His stepmother can tell you he's always been very respectful and responsible with her. So I don't know what's happening here right now, but this is not like a child that, got, write-ups and suspensions in school for not knowing how to behave himself or any of that. I was bad in school. Callie had a talking problem in school. Dre had a fighting problem in school. I don't know what to tell you. Now, if he was the fighter in school, now I ain't saying he didn't maybe fight after school, but if he was a fighter in school or, getting smart with teachers or had a problem with respecting elders, then I could say, this is pretty much the same guy. This is what we've been dealing with. But that's not the case. We have no evidence of this what's going on here. None whatsoever. I'm talking about a spotless. Now, y'all been to school, y'all. I've been suspended. You've been suspended. Jonathan went to 3 different high schools. Never suspended. Never kicked out. Never had to go pick him up early. Never had a daughter's mom call me and, say my son disrespected her in any type of way. Never, ever. And you got to remember, the females that Jonathan deal with, he been dealing with since high school. So I don't know what else to tell you. And me and Sterling do not play about his wife. Amen.